Multiverses fans, so we just got our newest character, Rick Sanchez, added to the game today. And with any new character released, of course we have new rumors about data mines and leaked information showing up for Multiverses. So let's talk about what new stuff has supposedly been discovered about Multiverses. Before I get into this video, as always, quick disclaimer, this video is only talking about rumors. Nothing here is certain. These data mines and leaks we are discussing are only rumors floating around online already, so don't believe everything you hear on the internet. However, conversely, in case any of these alleged rumors do come true, spoiler warning now. Oh, and just to be a YouTuber for a second here, please like the video, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more Multiverses content from this channel. Okay, so just like with Gizmo, while they were adding Gizmo to the servers a few weeks ago, and the servers were down when they did that, while the servers were down today and they were adding Rick in the latest patch to the game, we were treated to a Twitch stream to see the character showcased for us. Multiverses Twitter wrote, "We're live in 5 for our first look at Rick. This dimension will never be the same. Hashtag Multiverses." And as you can see right in that image, the Mega Seed attack we were talking about in my last video is a part of Rick's moveset now. Anyway, I really think these Twitch streams are great, as we get to learn about the new fighter while we wait for them to update the game. This is an excellent way to kill the wait time and get excited for the new character right before we get a chance to play as them ourselves. Although today with Rick, the game didn't update right when they assumed it would. Servers ended up being down a little bit longer than expected. But Tony, as always, was very open and clear with fans on Twitter about that, and the servers got back up pretty quickly. I was able to play as Rick very shortly after I had even heard that there was any server issues updating Rick into the game. Also, speaking of Twitch, I guess there's some new thing for linking your Twitch account to your WB Games account. Supposedly you can earn Toast, and the benefits also include infinite fighter voting, free in-game items, and more benefits to come. I don't use Twitch that often, so I haven't played around with this yet myself. I haven't linked my accounts, but it certainly seems worthwhile to link your two accounts, as they plan to have benefits for people who do that going forward. Anyway, during the Twitch stream for Rick, they mentioned Stripe and Black Adam are right around the corner, so I assume those will be our next two fighters, but we can talk more about future characters in a little bit here. So not only did we get the Twitch stream, but we also got this awesome gameplay trailer for Rick. I definitely thought this was the best gameplay trailer yet. It's really well edited, and lots of Rick's lines go along with what's being shown in the gameplay trailer. Bravo, very well done, Multiverses team. Sadly, Rick seems to just use recycled voice lines from the Rick and Morty show. It doesn't have new lines recorded specifically for Multiverses. Yeah, anyway, I do hope they get Justin Roiland to record some Multiverses-specific dialogue for the Rick and Morty characters in the future. Recently, Tony did reply to a YouTube video posted on Twitter of someone doing a Morty impression and reading custom Rick and Morty voice lines for character interactions in Multiverses. And Tony wrote, "We're taking notes." So that to me heavily implies they do plan to add specific Multiverses voice lines for Rick and Morty at some point in the future. Hopefully that does happen, as the character interactions are one of the best highlights about this game in my opinion. And during that gameplay trailer for Rick, we got to see our new Multiverses loading screen. So the old one looked like this, but now there's this new one for Season 1. Once again, we have Black Adam and Stripe here, just like in the login screen image for Season 1. You can see Black Adam's fist has replaced Shaggy's sandwich, and Stripe's claw has replaced Bugs Bunny's ears. Though this doesn't appear to have been added to the game itself as the loading screen, we just saw it in the gameplay trailer. Okay, so let's talk about Rick and what changes Rick brought to the game. So the lobby screen now has Rick on it instead of Gizmo. I like this trend of having the newest character showing up in the lobby screen. Good way to advertise the new characters. Speaking of replaced characters, Wonder Woman is no longer the character you earn from completing the tutorial. Now that character is Shaggy. Although if you've already unlocked Wonder Woman through completing the tutorials in the past, you still have her unlocked. And leveling up characters now from level 3 to 15 takes twice as long as it did before. I mentioned both these things in my last video, so I'm not going to go over every new update that's happened here, as you can read about all of them in the patch notes if you wish to. And I mentioned many of them last video, so go ahead and check out that video if you're really interested in that stuff. But speaking of Wonder Woman and the tutorial, they finally fixed that knockback bug from the advanced tutorial. So I was able to complete that part where you have to aim Wonder Woman at a block at the top of the stage. That was glitched since like the game first came out, and I'm very happy to have finally been able to complete the advanced tutorial now. Alright, so now let's talk about Rick's specific stuff. The Concho attack is indeed for Rick. It's his up air attack with the Mega Seeds. And the Mega Seeds even have a cooldown, which turns the attack into Rick literally just using his hands like a true Concho attack. Rick also does have the whip attack from the premiere of the latest season of Rick and Morty. I mentioned in a past video how it would be cool to get that one in his moveset if they had time to add things from Season 6. And here we go, lo and behold, we got just that. The latest season is still airing new episodes weekly, so pretty incredible the Multiverses team was able to update Rick and add something from this current season to his kit. Rick also has new signature perks, one of this new whip attack and one with a Meeseeks with a golf club. Also, Rick's uncharged blaster shot is considered a light projectile because it has no knockback effect. It's the only light projectile in the game so far. Rick has this sweet profile icon when you reach the mastery level 14 with him, and it appears to be a reference to this, which is really cool. I really like this icon. Rick's win animation has him summon a Meeseeks to celebrate for him, and his loss animation has him shaking his ass at the screen through a portal. Rick has two taunts right now, one where he's mooning, like the loss animation, sans the portal, and a Get Swifty taunt where he pulls out a microphone and gets swifty. However, his emotes or his taunts are glitched right now, as the Moon taunt is the free one, but Rick's taunt is already set to the Get Swifty taunt as the default, even though it's supposed to cost you Gleamium, so you can actually use it automatically without paying for it right now. I assume they'll patch this out very soon. Rumor is Rick will have other emotes and taunts in the future, a different dancing one and one that seems to involve a Meeseeks in some way. Rick's only alt currently is the SEAL Team Rick alt for 800 Gleamium, but Rick of course is rumored to be getting a Pickle Rick alt at some point as well as a Mech Suit alt. Interesting glitch right now actually, if you dodge in the air upwards as Rick, the outline of the mech suit can be seen instead of a normal Rick outline. Check that out, it's kind of hard to see in motion though, but if I freeze on it, you can really tell it is the mech suit and not just normal Rick. Another strange thing is that the One Giant Summer event didn't end on September 26th like it was supposed to. They changed it to be ending today on September 27th. Unsure if anything will show up to replace it immediately or not though, like if an autumn or fall event will be added. Maybe they'll add something new for it in like another week or something. Who knows? Also with this newest patch update, the Morty Gold trick that I talked about in my past video no longer works. The AI opponent refuses to follow Morty off the stage when trying to bait them out with the ship attack. I feel like I probably should have taken advantage more of that exploit while we still had it. And on the subject of gold, the new gold Raindog skin costs 35,000 gold. I guess that's another crazy gold sync item like the Fred icon to grind up a lot of gold for. Alright, now let's talk about rumored DataMine stuff. A new Velma skin is supposedly coming and will cost 2,000 Gleamium, but we still don't know what it looks like. The BMO Announcer Pack will cost 800 Gleamium, and the Lady Rainicorn Announcer Pack will cost 300 Gleamium, supposedly according to rumors. And if you didn't unlock Pajama Finn by completing the pre-season Battle Pass, you can now unlock the Pajama Finn skin for 500 Gleamium. There are some other rumored to be datamine stuff too. There are supposedly some ringouts labeled as Legendary Soothing Energy Ringout, Epic Soothing Energy Ringout, and Legendary Dark Matter Ringout. And rumor is we learned about some future Halloween cosmetics that should be in the shop for that event. The further rumored Halloween cosmetics are banners titled Ghoul Cave, Dead Moon, Scarecrow, Scooptober Bats. And the ringouts are labeled Halloween, Monster Tweety, Scooptober Bats. Alright, and of course I'm saving the best for last. Let's talk about future character datamine rumors. So supposedly Stripe will ride a skateboard as part of his moveset. Very cool to see the rebellious side of the Gremlins represented with Stripe. And Stripe is supposedly getting an alt costume as the Brain Gremlin from Gremlins 2, along with lots of dialogue lines. As of course Brain Gremlin speaks better than all the other Gremlins. I'm so happy to hear Brain Gremlin is actually happening. This is probably going to be my favorite alt that they've made so far. Great choice, Multiverses team. Allegedly, some of Black Adam's things may have leaked. He has sound effects for flying, a sound effect titled Thunderclap, he can grab and throw opponents, so probably similar to Superman in that regard if I had to guess, and his idle animation supposedly does something with his cape. During the Twitch stream for Rick, they mentioned Stripe and Black Adam are right around the corner. Both our Season 1 login screen and now the new loading screen have Stripe and Black Adam on them. So I think our next two fighters will very likely be Stripe followed by Black Adam. Here's my mock-up calendar prediction image for a visual of around when I think we will see these future fighters. I've heard some people beginning to be wary of Beetlejuice and the Wicked Witch making it in time for Season 1. I'm still pretty confident we'll get at least one of them, and also I'm assuming likely they'll happen to tie in with the Halloween event, if I had to guess. Maybe the other one will be saved for later on in November, or even next year's Halloween or something, if they're only going to give us either Beetlejuice or the Wicked Witch. If I had to guess between the two, I think Beetlejuice has more going in his favor of actually happening, but hey, maybe we'll get surprised and get both of them for Halloween or something. Who knows for sure. Considering how many characters seem very likely to be happening during Season 1, getting Marvin during Season 1 does seem less and less likely to me these days considering how much time we have left. But maybe he'll be slightly pushed back and become a Season 2 character now or something. Speaking of slightly further out, potentially Season 2 characters, our C0 list just got updated with a new character, the Joker. The Joker is now C0 to 8 on that huge C0 list of fighters. And voice lines are even rumored to have been found in the game's data for the Joker now too. The voice apparently sounds a lot like Mark Hamill's Joker. Either a very good impression, or Tony managed to actually get Mark Hamill himself to once again gift us with his legendary Joker voice for Multiverses. Mark Hamill has often said in the past that he's retiring from voicing the Joker, but time and time again he seems to come back to reprise the role. I really hope he's returned once again for Multiverses. Also, I wonder if that whole tweet thing about Tony saying a dream came true for him was referring to getting Mark Hamill to voice the Joker and being able to actually work with him. Getting the Mark Hamill Joker voice for this game and working with Luke Skywalker himself certainly sounds like a dream come true level thing to get for this game to me. Anyway, I don't think Joker will happen too soon. Seems like there's still a lot of potential characters filling up Season 1 already, but I can't wait to see Joker in the future whenever they decide to reveal him. Alright, well that's everything I wanted to talk about in this video. I'm really digging Rick's moveset and playstyle. He honestly might become my secondary to Finn. If you've unlocked Rick, how are you liking him? Let me know in the comments below. And if you have any thoughts or comments about anything else we talked about in this video, also leave those below.
Remember to like the video, leave a comment in the section below, and subscribe to Papa Gino's
Twitter, Patreon, Discord, Twitch.